Welcome to this free CCNA Packet Tracer practice lab. You can download the lab file from the link in the description. In this lab, we will look at LLDP, Link Layer Discovery Protocol. This protocol is very similar to CDP, Cisco Discovery Protocol, which we covered in a couple previous labs. CDP, however, is a Cisco proprietary protocol, meaning it only works with Cisco devices. LLDP is an open standard protocol and can be used on both Cisco devices and devices from other vendors. The first step is to disable CDP and enable LLDP on each networking device. These 4 devices are Cisco devices, so CDP is enabled by default. For this lab, let's disable CDP and enable LLDP. On switch 1 first. Enable conft no CDP run, LLDP run, exit. That's it, pretty simple. Now R1. Enable conft no CDP run, LLDP run, exit. Next R2. Enable conft no CDP run, LLDP run, exit. Finally, switch 2. Enable conft no CDP run, LLDP run, exit. Okay, so we have disabled CDP and enabled LLDP on each networking device. Let's go back to switch 1. The next step is to use a show command to find the default timer values for LLDP. We can do that with this command, show LLDP. The status is active, which is what we want, and below are the timers. The advertisement timer is 30 seconds, hold timer is 120 seconds, and interface reinitialization delay is 2 seconds. These are the default timers. You might want to remember these for the test, especially the advertisement and hold timers. Next is to use LLDP to identify which interfaces are used to connect the networking devices. Let's use this command on switch 1 first. Show LLDP neighbors. Switch 1 has one neighbor, R1. The local interface, meaning the interface here on switch 1, is Gigabit Ethernet 101, and the port ID, meaning the interface on R1, is Gigabit Ethernet 00. Let's use the same command on R1. Show LLDP neighbors. R1's Gig00 interface is connected to switch 1's Gig101 interface, which we saw before. R1's Gig01 interface is connected to R2's Gig00 interface. Okay, let's go on R2 now. Show LLDP neighbors. As we saw on R1, R2's Gig00 interface is connected to R1's Gig01 interface. Also, R2's Gig01 interface is connected to switch 2's Gig01 interface. Let's hop on switch 2 to confirm. Show LLDP neighbors. There we go. Switch 2's Gig01 interface is connected to R2's Gig01 interface. The next task is to use LLDP to identify the iOS version of each neighboring device. Let's start here on switch 2. To view this information about a neighboring device, use this command. Show LLDP neighbors detail. You can see the iOS information for R2 here. C2900 software, running version 15.1 4M4. Now let's go on R2. Show LLDP neighbors detail. First, we can see switch 2 is running C3560 software, version 12.2, 37SE1. Also, the neighboring R1 is running C2900 software, version 15.1.4M4. Finally, let's go on R1 to find the version of switch 1. Show LLDP neighbors detail. Switch 1 is running Catalyst Layer 3 switch software, version 16.3.2. The final step is to prevent switch 2's F01 interface, which is connected to PC1, from sending or receiving LLDP updates. Let's go on switch 2. Conf T, interface F01. To disable LLDP reception, use this command. No LLDP receive. Okay, now to turn off LLDP transmission, no LLDP transmit. Whereas CDP uses one command, CDP enable, for both reception and transmission, LLDP uses two separate commands, LLDP receive and LLDP transmit. That's all for this lab. Thank you for watching. I hope this lab and video have been helpful for you. Please subscribe for future labs like this, which will be released weekly. If you have requests for any specific labs, let me know in the comment section. If you want to support my channel, I accept Bitcoin and Ethereum donations via the addresses in the description. I am also a Brave verified publisher and accept BAT or Basic Attention Token donations in the Brave browser.